Hey guys, how are you doing?
I'm pretty good. We just finished the gig, and you didn't see any of it, I think.
Just the last song.
I'm
so sorry. I'm so sorry about it.
Like, it's always good when the person who's played the gig says, "Yeah, you're pretty good." I guess you need some proof.
I know that you are good because I have seen you many times. So
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Where?
Here in Pori.
Oh, that's good. All right. But yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Well, so would you like to introduce the band? Give us some biographical hints.
Sure. Who wants to go?
Go ahead, boy.
All right. Well, I'm Vince.
I'm Jesse! Yeah!
That's
I'm Eddie.
Yeah.
And I'm Johnny.
Yeah. So I'm Vince, Jesse, Eddie, and Johnny, and together we are Russ and Rage. And what else? We just played a gig. So we've been together sexually for about 6 years now.
This is gonna be the best interview ever.
Yeah. So we've been together for 6 years. We started in 2010. There was some songs together already at that point. Like Locked and Loaded was one of them, I think, at the start. And this time also from our first album. And then there was a third one called Gone Away.
Oh.
Harder Than You became after that. That's in the first album as well. But there was a couple of songs that had been there for a long time with the old singer, like before me. And actually Eddie wasn't in the band at that time, but Eddie came a bit afterwards. Like pretty much like half a year after I joined the band, Eddie came to the band. So, and that's around 2010, and then we've been together since. And yeah. What else? We've been doing one record already. It's in Spotify, and the production in that one was kind of shit. So like we have a second album coming, and it's mixed. It needs to be mastered now, and it's gonna be released in. I have to be careful now because last time I said this is gonna be released like next month, and it's been a year since it's been released, so things have been kind of fucked up. But I think it's pretty likely that it's gonna be released in the start of next year. And before that, we're gonna release one single song, and in autumn we're gonna release a second single, and maybe before Christmas a third one. We'll see. But
Okay, we will wait for
but the
news from you.
record's gonna be released in the start of the year, and it's pretty kick-ass.
So talking about your first album, Showdown, that has been released 3 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to tell something about its genesis and lyrics?
Genesis, like how it was made.
Yeah.
Well, I think like most of our songs have been made like we formed the song together, but like the bass comes from Johnny or Eddie or me or Jesse or something, I don't know, but something, and just Johnny makes almost all the lyrics. Like so, Johnny will have to talk to you about the lyrical side more, but how we form the songs is basically. Like for me, it's pretty easy because these guys sometimes they have just been forming some kind of bass, and sometimes
just like someone comes to rehearsal room with some kind of riff, and we just start from that.
Yeah. So it kind of gets formed. The song gets formed from that. So it's really. Well, I think it's been working pretty well because most of the songs we have, especially on the second album, are formed pretty well, I think, and there's lots of good stuff. So I really like the way things go. You want to say anything about the lyrical side?
Nope. Yeah, it's pretty naive compared to the latest songs, I think, because I was something like 17 or 18 years old when I wrote those lyrics. When I think about them now, they're like.
There's like you could say there's been a lot of like development in that sense.
Yeah.
In my opinion as well, it's like if the lyrics are good, I usually don't meddle with them at all. But if there's like some improvement, I just change something. But there's been little need for that really. I mean, I haven't changed much because most of this stuff has been pretty good. But yeah, the first record compared to the second one, well, it's not more depressing. I think depressing is the wrong word, but there's like different kind of songs. The second album is, I think, heavier in the sense of heavy metal, you know, like classical heavy metal. Not so much hard rock, but there's hard rock song. It's a nice combination of different genres and musical influence.
But the first album was kind of like we were first time. Each one of us was first time in the studio for real, and we were kind of excited just to record our stuff, and we weren't enough critical for our output.
Yeah, that's really true. That's kind of why the production sounds how it is, because we were just fucking excited to hear our own stuff, like coming from a player. Oh, so good.
I think the first album maybe is always like this.
Well, there are, like, if you think about like Appetite for Destruction, you know, that's like one of the most kick-ass albums ever made, and that's the first album they made. So it's kind of, not always, but I think that's that's kind of a 1 in a million thing, if you know what I mean. But yeah.
Anyway, this album has received a lot of good reviews.
Well, yeah, some good, some bad. But there's like most of the feedback we got from the first album was kind of it taught us much, especially from the production side. And if there were some comments like some people didn't like my sound or some shit like that, well, that's just like opinions. So but it, like the production side was mostly criticized, and that's a good point because it was shit. and even today we still haven't done any records with a decent producer. But the second album we just wanted to focus more that it sounds like tight, you know.
Yeah.
So I guess you could say we kind of produced it ourselves. Oops, there you go.
So why did you choose the name Rust and Rage? There is a kind of story behind, or
this I didn't know.
Just because sound good?
We don't know. We don't.
Yeah, you tell me.
We don't
know.
It was before Eddie or Vince joined the band. There was just me and Jesse and bunch of few other guys, and we were thinking about the names. And we came up with some really bad names. All the names suck. And
7 cents.
Something like 7 cents.
Before Rust and Rage was 7 cents.
Rust and Rage sucked the least, maybe, or something like that.
But it kind of sounds like a metalcore band, I think.
Yeah, I think it still sucks, but we have to go with it. I don't know. We can't change it anymore.
I think it sounds okay.
Yeah, I'm always like that.
Impact name. Impact.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
That's the point for a band, that people remember the name.
It was the name when I joined the band, and I've always kind of liked it, especially because when he like put it in short, it's R&R, like rock and roll. So it's kind of like pretty cool, I think.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I like. Johnny even has a tattoo of it. You should take a close up. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Johnny took it when we were drunk in the motorcycle club.
Yep. That's so we'll get tattoos.
Wait. Nice.
So you are defined as a glam rock, but where Rust and Rage roots its influences?
I think that's kind of depends on the dude. Like, I think each of us has their own influences, pretty much. Some of us have the same bands or artists, but like, pretty different, I think. So, who wants to start?
I can start. wrote most of the riffs and guitar parts. So I think for me there is bands like and AC/DC, Guns N' Roses of course. Guns N' Roses is the reason why I'm playing guitar and Dokken. and Dokken of course.
Dokken, the fucking kick-ass.
Yeah.
So fucking kick-ass. So underrated.
Yeah, it is.
Those four bands are biggest influences for me.
Oh, it's my biggest influence. It's like
Yeah, like a band or
Circuit Core.
Oh, yeah, this is go with him, boy.
no, it's like
Hell's Angels.
first is like Guns N' Roses, and you know, like so many bands. I don't know what to say.
Just say what comes to your mind.
One band that I have to mention is Japan. yeah, I knew you guys were laughing, but you know,
I guessed you were gonna say it.
Huge to me, you know.
I knew you
like
were
that
gonna say it.
to most, you know, it's like
We know that. I knew you were gonna say it. That's why it was funny. Jesse. Guns N' Roses. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So you're speeding this direction.
Top is otetus Jagger.
Don't.
Guns N' Roses and Mötley Crüe and
oh, I forgot to mention Motorhead.
Play it loud as fuck. Yeah, for me, yeah, Eminem is pretty good. No, but it's kind of hard for me to say because there's like lots of idols I've always idolized and bands I've liked. Yeah, Dio in my books is like one of the greatest singers ever, and
I'm agreeing with you.
and what I've read and heard about him is that he was a kind of a human being that I kind of aspired to be as well, like supporting, really kind. So it's really cool. But Dio was really cool and great. But like, of course, those all bands those guys mentioned were a great deal. But I actually never. I'm probably the least of the guys who were before I joined the band, like glam in the sense of the word. I wasn't at all, but I just really always enjoyed the music, and especially like because Johnny mentioned Dokken, like I listened to what's the song in the horror movie? Dream Warriors. Yeah, Dream Warriors, and I listened to this song like when I was like 13 or something, like so many times because it was so kick-ass vocals, and I think it's like from those points I just got to like the high end loud Judas Priest screams and everything. That's one of the reasons I wanted to become a singer and play this kind of music because it was so fun and so energetic, and I just really enjoyed it. So I think that's for me, rock and roll is all about like having fun and enjoying yourself and being who you are, of course. And just it doesn't really define you, but it's like it's fucking good.
Yeah. And
That was pretty deep, but still.
talking about Finnish rock and metal bands, in your opinion, which one is the best? Or
Hey,
that's
you're talking to
for-
them, baby. But yeah, I mean, besides us, of course, like the current scene,
Same?
or like all time.
All time, I think.
Well, I know what those guys are probably gonna say.
Scandinavian.
Yeah, like from Finland.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's Hannah Rock.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kind of, you guys. But for me, actually, I mean, I'm not kind of black sheep, but for me, Hannah Rocks hasn't been influenced at all. I actually never listened to their songs. But now I have, and it's no. I mean,
that's why it was like, oh, alright.
yeah, but I've learned to appreciate it because all the stuff I've heard and read. But before kind of getting to know this scene more, like thoroughly, I never listened to Hammer Rocks before. To my shame, actually.
Smack.
Yeah, that one I know, but Jesse likes that one as well. But for me, I don't know.
Eppu normally has pretty fucking good songs.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have to say that one though. Like for me, like, like it's even though how appreciated the band is, like Finnish band Eppu normally, but it's still underappreciated. I think it's crazy good.
Yeah, it's got great songs.
Yeah, and like it's not. It doesn't even make fucking sense. Like the guitar playing is so good and the lyrics are so good. And everyone knows it, but it's still underappreciated. But it's not really heavy, so kind of that misses the point. But I don't know. Their sounds are good.
09.
Yeah, that's really good stuff.
Yeah, and also.
Yeah, it's a very good band.
What the fuck, dude?
No, but I mean, I always kind of like. Because I think I'm the only one of these guys who like power metal and like powerful metal and shit like that.
I like some power metal.
Yeah, like some you do.
Well, I like Temporary.
Yeah, but Sinner Bottom is fucking kick-ass, even though I've been releasing that.
I like it pretty much in
yeah,
but I just like a year ago started listening and I liked it.
No, but
I'm surprised that I liked it.
But I started to listen when I was fucking 12, you know, because it was part of my childhood. I listened to all those songs they had, like Follow the Reaper and Lake Bottom and all the shit. Like, so it was kind of a part of my childhood, so of course I like that band. And I don't know, there's so many bands. Let's just go to the next question.
Okay. So, you are a really good live band. And
Yes,
I
very
remember
good.
also
Perfect,
that
of course.
you opened a few of time here in Bori for Santa Cruz, for example. And it was, the first time I saw you was during one Santa Cruz gig, and I was really surprised about you because I didn't know before. So it was really a good surprise.
Awesome.
So, are you thinking to, have you ever think to go to play somewhere else out from Finland? And there is any chance to see you in the next future somewhere around Europe, or maybe I know that it's hard because it costs a lot, maybe in the USA.
Well, I think that's like the dream, to go tour to the USA. And definitely, like, if we have any say in it, it's gonna be a part of the band's future. But we've actually already toured a couple of times around Europe. We did a one tour. Our first tour was from Sweden to Latvia and to Estonia. That was like kind of that kind of tour. And we also played. Actually, it was last year. We played Latvia as well, and then we went to Britain last year, summer. England and Wales. Yeah. And it was well. It was an experience. But I'll say you shouldn't tour without proper promoters.
Yeah.
That's much I will say about the tour. But it was pretty fun.
I can figure it.
A lot of drunk.
Sound like a fucking caveman. I like the drunk.
So, talking about the future, what's the plan for the future?
Okay, next year. We're gonna
Next year's gonna be kick-ass.
release our new album.
Yeah, it will. If it doesn't get released.
Yeah, it will get released. We're gonna have a tour about
Like a album release tour.
yeah.
Great. we will wait for it.
And drama gonna be as strong as
No, but like the whole part, like what we're gonna do now is there's like in autumn we have many good gigs coming because we get signed into this awesome gig selling agency called NEM agency, and they're really good. They've been selling us good gigs for autumn, and those will work as promoting our upcoming album. And well, what we have to do for the upcoming album, we still haven't done the artwork for the album, and we have to get already who's gonna publish it. And those are the kind of things we hope to accomplish during the autumn period. So basically, well, if everything goes perfectly, we would get a record label who would be willing to sign. Willing, because we have everything ready regarding the music. So just to make some artwork and release, because they have the channels where they can release it through. So that would be perfect for us. But if not, if everything goes to shit, we have to release it ourselves. And well, that's the last option, but probably the most likely one.
So we have done with this interview. Thank you for your time.
Oh, that's
good
it.
luck for the future. Would you like to say something to the reader of the Offering?
Yeah. Stay kick-ass and listen to rock and roll.